The Cold War space race of the 20th century was a symbolic battle about proving whose system could get to the moon first. But the new space race unfolding right now is about more than pride. It's about power, profit, and permanence. This time, the goal isn't just to plant a flag, it's to build empires beyond Earth. We're already seeing the early chapters play out. SpaceX has cut the cost of space launches by nearly 90% with its reusable rockets, making regular space cargo runs and planning for Starship missions to the Mars. Blue Origin is designing infrastructure for long-term lunar habitation, while China's Change program has successfully landed rovers on the moon, and it's actively working with Russia on a planned international lunar research station by 2030. In 2020, NASA's Artemis program committed to sending humans back to the moon for the first time in over 50 years, not as a one-off mission, but to establish a sustainable lunar base that could serve as a launching point for Mars. Beyond national pride, the stakes are staggering. Asteroid mining, once pure science fiction, is now being researched seriously, with NASA's upcoming Psyche mission aiming to study a metal-rich asteroid potentially worth trillions in rare minerals like platinum and gold. Moon debris contains helium-3, a rare nuclear variant that could fuel nuclear fusion reactors, offering nearly limitless clear energy if technology catches up. In other words, the moon might one day power Earth. But the future isn't just about science and energy. It's about strategic control. Low Earth orbit is already packed with over 9,000 active satellites, many controlling everything from banking transactions to military communications. If one nation or corporate alliance controlled those choke points, be it lunar relay stations or asteroid mining hubs, they couldn't just have an economic edge. They could potentially dominate global defense systems, telecommunications, and even space-based weaponry. The U.S. Space Force was created in 2019, partly because military strategists known the next conflict could start or end in orbit. Yet with opportunity comes risks. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 prohibits nations from claiming celestial bodies, but private companies operate in a legal gray zone. There are no clear rules about who can mine an asteroid, where you can build on the moon, or how to handle space debris. Now over 100 million pieces of it orbits Earth, threatening satellites and missions. Without global cooperation, the race to claim territory and resources could lead to the Wild West in space, where the first to arrive takes it all. Looking ahead, experts predict 3 key milestones in the next 20 years. Permanent lunar bases, likely established by the US or China before 2040, with commercial habitats following. Mass colony attempts. SpaceX has an ambitious goal of sending the first humans to Mars in the early 2030. And commercial resource extraction. The first asteroid mining mission could happen within the next decade, creating an entirely new trillion-dollar industry. If managed wisely, this new space era could usher an age of abundance, cheap, clean energy, a flood of rare minerals, and global cooperation of an unprecedented scale. But if mismanaged, it could trigger an arms race in orbit, environmental damage beyond our planet, and the consolidation of unimaginable power in the hands of a few governments or corporations. In this race, there won't be a single finish line, only a series of turning points that could shape humanity's trajectory for centuries. The real question isn't who will get there first, but whether we can ensure that when we do, space remains a frontier for all humankind, and not just the next empire to be conquered. Thanks for watching. Until next time.